Hello, I'm Jeremiah Reed, and this is Purge, Persist, and Profit. Another 7-day roguelike entry into the 2018 7DRL Challenge. This is about bugs on an alien planet. Vast mineral wealth is discovered on a toxic bug-infested planet, blah. Okay. I've tried recording that like 5 times, and it always goes way too fast for me to get it set up. But anyway, there's lots of bugs. They killed a bunch of people. Now this corporation's coming in to wipe out the bugs. The bugs also killed a bunch of employees of the corporation, and now it's your turn. So some interesting things about this game. It's on the Play Store, so if you have Android, you can go download it. That's why you'll see that it kind of has this mobile look to it, and but it also has normal desktop controls for the most part. You can play numpad, you can play WASD, the 8-directional WASD, Queedziza, or numpad, or V keys. That's nice to have all 3 of those. And then the other controls are space to rest, which you don't want to do because you're running out of oxygen, and click to fire. And you can also cycle through targets with tab. I don't really do that often because I just shoot whatever's closest to me. Oh, I just noticed this also. I was wondering why there was no key for shooting on the keyboard, but apparently shift or red button also fires. So that's cool. Okay, that might be actually really helpful. So, say goodbye. Keep going up. Every move uses oxygen. Establish a base at the clearing. Then when you get to a clearing, you can do one of these 3. Supply depot, trading post, mining base. I've always found supply to be the best so far. You get money for bug slain, your gun does less damage at longer range, and you can buy equipment. And the one really interesting thing is it says more players means more funding, which is kind of a weird choice, but I'm guessing the more popular the game is, the easier it gets. But then I have to wonder, like, well, will it get too easy, and what happened if the game had flopped and it would be way too hard? So you see on the stats screen, there's global stats. You can see like how many people have actually played the game, how many people have killed bugs. I think you can see on the screen how many people won too. But anyway, we're gonna give this a shot and start out. I played this a few times. I tried recording one video, but the file got corrupted, so we're gonna try again. I'm hoping I can win this because I've gotten a little bit better over time. The one thing I've noticed is that this is a resource management game. You're on an alien planet and you're constantly running out of oxygen. So to me, that seems like the most important thing is the oxygen. But you also have all these upgrades for HP. You have damage, range, shield, a lot of good stuff here. I really like the damage. That's, I think, going to be helpful because some of those bugs take a lot of hits. So this is the UI. You'll notice about a third of the screen is taken up. A third of this phone part is taken up with the controls overlay, which I'm not a big fan of, especially on desktop, because I'm going to be playing with the keyboard. This information down here is helpful. This is going to tell me how much money, how far I've gone, and my health, oxygen, and ammunition. And I can just start moving here. Let's see if that shift works. Yeah, okay. I had been clicking this red button every single time. So in this game, you're going up. What's weird is you can go down. You know what I just noticed? This guy's sprite changes. Oh, it must be directional. Like, yeah, I never noticed that. So you can go down, but you really should never do that. Like, your goal is to get to the top. And that way, it kind of reminds me of a vertical shooter. It's like a vertical shooter roguelike combo. The combat is really simple. You just shoot monsters. You don't really have any different types of guns. I don't think there's any bump combat. You pick up money, you pick up upgrades and resources. Like, to me, the most important one always seems to be oxygen. So this blue bar here is oxygen. I'm constantly running out. So it's kind of a race against the clock. You could say oxygen is your hunger clock. It even warns you when you wait. Waiting wastes oxygen, which is kind of cool. Hearts are really good too. Oh, that increased my maximum HP. Maybe because I was at full health. Well, I'm doing pretty well with upgrades this time. Seems like I kind of got screwed on some of my runs before. And you have a shield too. Shield recharges every few turns. And I guess completely blocks the damage, which is cool. So if you're careful, you can go through most of it without taking any damage. But now I'm actually running out of ammunition. So I think this is more ammo. So now I need to conserve my ammo a little bit better. And the really weird thing is, or maybe it just seems weird to me, I guess you would want to be getting money, but you can't buy things once you're in game. So the money doesn't seem to be very helpful, so there's really no point to killing the monsters as far as each run. Now that may help you overall on the next run, and that kind of makes it somewhat of a roguelite, you could say. And you have these three options. The second one is a trading post that gives you a random upgrade. I really don't find that one to be that great. I really like the supply depot and get all my resources to full. The mining base, I think, gives you money or something. I also don't know why that would be helpful. Wait, did I lie? I thought I got a supply depot, and I thought it put everything to full, but I guess it does not. Or I made some mistake. That's okay. We have 45% oxygen, 41%. We're pretty much already out of ammo. I'm gonna just start, like, making a mad dash. But I'm getting blocked by all these enemies. Oh, wow. Thanks. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. That has never happened. I have never run out of ammo. I'm probably going to get completely wrecked here. But I'm just going to see if I can run. There's a heart there. And somehow I was able to, I guess, run away from that, though they're still chasing me. This is awful. They're just chasing me. I'm not able to do anything. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can, like, turn my sprite, but I can't actually bump into them. Okay, I think I lost that guy. And this blue enemy over here, he actually steals your oxygen, which it really sucks. I do like the theme of this game a lot, being on the alien planet, and now I'm asphyxiating 0% oxygen. That's not good. Racing against the clock is great. The oxygen mechanic. I mean, I think there have been a lot of 70RLs with oxygen mechanics, actually. We're going to try Supply Depot. I don't know if I figured out if clicking or hitting the number 1 does it. That is so weird. I didn't get anything out of that. But I could have sworn previously I would have gotten all my stuff, like, filled. Bum, bum, bum. Here lies a crew leader, killed by an antic. Huh, I wonder what makes me a crew leader. Last time I was a full-time employee or something. So you can see you send money to headquarters, and you get some shares, which is kind of funny. Supply Depot gives more power-ups. Huh. Okay, I was confused. There were like 2 or 3 times where I got all my resources filled up. Oh, maybe that's what it means by power-ups. I don't know, I still like that one. I'd still rather get more power-ups. Okay, we're gonna give it one more shot. This game is definitely hard. Way hard. You kind of need all these resources. You need the ammo, you need the health. Do I really need 4 range, though? I don't know if the range helps me so much. Alright, that looks good. Let's start with that. Music on this game is really awesome. I'd be curious if it was made before or during the challenge. Because most of the time people will just use stock music and focus on everything else, and that's fine. I'd just be curious. It kind of reminds me of, like, Tangerine Dream. Very sci-fi, very mystical. There's some O2. Alright, get my health back. And I love it. It keeps saying, the bugs are swarming. The bugs are swarming. I don't know what that means. But it's great. And I'm playing the game really fast, even though that is not really helping me at all. Oh, here's some ammo. Everything on the screen is a little bit small because of the portrait mode and the UI taking up so much space. And then the sprites are a little tiny. So I sometimes don't quite see the power-ups. Or sometimes they're just hidden, you know, I can't see them with my field of view. They're hidden behind these, like, blue flowers. At first I had assumed this planet was like Mars or something, but it has these flowers on it, so I think it's not. Oh, and there's bugs on the planet also. I don't know, it's just such a staple of sci-fi, right, to have it on Mars. It kind of looks like Mars. Alright, we're gonna go with supply. That's my favorite. We really need some O2. And the one thing I haven't figured out is how the aggro on these monsters work. Some of them just seem to wander around. Some of them are very mean. Some of them steal your O2, which is now all gone. Which is funny, this guy actually, it'll say he steals my O2, my oxygen, but I don't have any. Alright, that helps. We need to be on the lookout for some oxygen tanks. We're doing good on ammo. Some health. I mean, health will pretty much... No, I don't want to turn... Yeah, so that's a problem with having shift being the button for firing. I hit it 5 times and then Windows thinks I want to turn on sticky keys, which I've never wanted to do in my life. So I was saying health is a pretty good substitute for O2, because when you run out of O2, you just start losing health. So as long as I can pick up one or the other. Yeah, and I keep picking up hearts. Alright, here we go. I don't know, maybe I will try a trading post. Get an upgrade. Did I get an upgrade? Nothing seemed to have happened. Oh well. What the... Yeah, I'm pretty much dead here. What's really weird about this game is I could have sworn there were a couple times where I got all my stuff back. I got all my health and my oxygen and my ammo back, and then I was like, great. But lacking that, this is a very difficult game because you start to run out of all your resources. You start to run out of oxygen and ammo, and then your health just tanks. But all in all, Purge, Persist, and Profit is a really interesting game. The art is pretty cool. I'd be curious as well if the art was made during the challenge, because there's a lot of it. I think it probably was. So I like the art, I like the music, there's sound, there's like footsteps and sounds for your gun. The gameplay is pretty roguelike-y. It's a combo of vertical shooter and roguelike, and I don't really have any complaints. The gun is kind of simple, but it's fun. It's fun to shoot monsters and fun to try to like run to the end while running out of O2. So I'd recommend this game. The one thing that I don't really like is kind of the mobile UI, but maybe check out the game on Android. Maybe it's a lot better there.